Welcome to Straight Out of Marvel episode 21. It's your host, Kevin 27.
And it's your boy, Chris.
And this is our Loki after show. And this is a special edition because me and the bros is together for the first time recorded on a podcast. And you know we about to bring you that fire. How you feeling today, bros?
I'm feeling good. Loki'd up. How you feeling?
Bro, man, I'm feeling like it's different versions of myself and I can't contain either one of them. Oh my God, bro. But it's good to see you, man.
I know, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah, man.
I mean, we've been zooming. And now,
zoom.
And now we in the flesh.
Live in the flesh. Yo, this is straight out of Marvel history, man. So y'all are witnessing, and you know, we want to say thank you to everyone that's leaving 5-star comments on Apple Podcasts. You know, it's really something that touches my heart. So we're gonna give a couple shout outs. You want to do that, bros?
Yeah, get on the phone. Woo. Start off with yours first.
Okay, so first we got CV-011, and they left a comment on the 5th. You know, so shout out to them and shout out for the 5-star, man. Really appreciate that. What you got, bro?
Hey, shout out the real movie though. Hey, the 5-star was a blessing, man. Right? We appreciate it over here.
The real movie, where was that one at?
It was the one Thursday.
Oh, it was. Oh yeah. Shout out to the real movie, man. Yes. That one really touched my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Sassafras Smith. They left a comment, 5-star comment on the 3rd of July. So shout out to you.
Shout out to you, man.
And shout out to Slay 10. Cool name too.
Oh, me.
They left a comment July 1st. Shout out to you, Slay 10. Salute. Shout out to Amy Valdez. Salute to you. And they left a 4-star comment. Shout out to you, but I can't. Only for the 5 stars. But shout out, thanks for the 4-star too. But you know, we're only shouting out the 5 stars. Like pretty girl.
Oh me.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. And I think that's all our 5 stars that we got this week, man.
Yeah, but we appreciate all of y'all.
So shout out to all of y'all. Thanks for listening. And if you want to support this podcast, you could go to Apple Podcasts yourself and leave a comment, and it will be much appreciated. Always thanks. And then I want to give a special shout out to Haley.10 on Instagram. Shout out to her because she actually put the pressure on me, and then I mean it's in a good way, like not like she put, or it's actually hell_slay.10, and she actually followed the KC Network 702 Instagram, and I was not even touching it because you know I'm a Twitter dude, I'm a Twitter guy, you know, so I'll be over there, but she followed, so now you could follow, go, you know, give her some company.
Yeah, and
go follow her over at the KC Network 702 at Instagram.
Shout out Haley.
I don't think her name is Hail Slay.
Hail Slay?
Oh. Hail Slay 10.
Hail Slay.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. So yeah. How you feeling about this episode, bro?
Bro, this hands down got to be the best one I've seen so far. And that's no cap.
Hands down.
What about you?
Oh, bro, I thought it was great. It was definitely, it was better than last week, and last week was a great episode. Yeah. But this one, I had no issues with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have not a one issue. Like, the story was perfect, you know?
Yeah, like, it was genuine, bro. Like, because it had a lot of build up to it to make you excited for the 6th episode, you know? So like when I was looking at it, I was like, God dang, bro, this is gonna be different.
Yeah, man.
And especially shout out to all the Lokis out there in the building.
Yo, shout out to all the Lokis. It was really nice to see. And bro, is it Robert E. Grant or Richard E. Grant?
I think it's Richard E. Grant.
Yeah, bro. He killed classic Loki.
Yeah, bro.
And then Bodacious Loki, he was good too. But Kid Loki, my favorite.
That boy is fire.
Yeah, shout out to Kid Loki was my favorite.
Oh yeah, we gotta shout out Alligator Loki, man. You did your job.
Yeah, shout out to Alla Loki, you know.
You know me, he was doing his thing, man.
Yeah, shout out Alla Loki, man. You say, are you sure this thing's a variant? Like, oh man. So let's go and get into episode 5, The Journey Mystery.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, this shit was so good, bro. So episode 5, Journey Mystery, picks up where we left off with Loki asking, where am I? And the classic Loki gives up a quick response. This is the Void, and that's Eliav.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chris, who is Eliav? Well, he was introduced in a 90s comic series called Avengers, the Terminatrix Objective.
Yes,
sir.
And
Eliav is a self-proclaimed supreme time being, and in comics, Eliav is most closely associated with the villain Kang the Conqueror. Oof. A time-traveling genius originally from the 31st century, set on taking over all time.
Speak.
Kang confirmed.
Bro, I try to tell y'all, man.
Yeah, you did say that. You said that
Kang,
like
I was like, Kang coming in. I was like, bro, Kang coming in. The Conquer. Take over all these realms.
Kang the Conqueror. Hey, and I don't know if you've seen, but Jonathan Majors, all of a sudden now he pop up at comic stores and he's signing autographs as Kang. Bro,
I was like, get your ass out of here,
bro.
Man.
Kang coming.
That shit funny.
Yeah, Kang coming,
I'm excited. Bro, I told y'all, man, because I'm like, he playing Ant-Man 3. I mean, you gotta put him in there now.
Yeah.
Like, that's confirmed already. So right there, yeah. Because it all made sense, because you had the timekeepers, you had all that, just everything just aligning with Kang. I'm like, so that's a great way to introduce, especially the way this episode went. It gotta be him.
Yo, shout out to Kang, man. Kang about to conquer some shit.
On me.
Oh man, I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait, bro. And then back at the TVA, Sylvie snatches Ravonna's chain. No, I'm just fucking around. She snatches Ravonna's tin pad and asks, who's really behind the TVA? And Renslayer replies with, I'm as in the dark as you are. And Sylvie, with a foot to the shoulder, your whole reality's been destroyed.
Yeah.
Tell me, how does it feel to be on the other side of it?
Bro, she was on her ass.
Yo, Sylvie was pressing Ravonna so hard.
Ravonna was getting pressed, boy. You would think she'd be like a little harder than that. But nah, she was weak. She was getting her shit pressed.
Bro, Sylvie she been fucking over Ravonna since she was a child.
Bro. How you gonna let a kid do that to you?
How you gonna let a kid yeet your ass?
On me. And then yeet you again.
Yeah. come back 100 years in the future and yeet your ass again.
Shit was bad, bro.
Damn, how terrible.
That shit was whack.
Shout out to Ravonna. And then Ravonna says, what if I said that Loki isn't dead? And I'm like, see? She knows more than what she's letting on. Already. She already knows that pruning isn't killing. Ravonna even says she wants to know who's at the top of all this because she knows Sylvie isn't buying her bullshit. And when we prune a branch reality, it's impossible to destroy all this matter. So we move it to a place on the timeline where it won't continue growing. Basically, the timeline isn't reset. It's just transferred. And then, we pretty much see this in the old, entire show after this. And Sylvie asks to where, and Ravonna replies to the void at the end of time. So she does the do you trust me move trope, or the do you trust me movie trope.
Yeah.
And, now we have to believe we got to believe in Renslayer, bro. What's up with that?
Bro, that shit was so random.
Do you trust me? No, I don't.
Like, no. Renslayer.
Look at your name, Renslayer.
That sound like you just schemy as hell.
Yeah, you sound like you about to slay somebody.
Like just slice me for no reason. Just stab me in the neck in my sleep type shit.
You're not fooling me, ma'am.
No, what was his name for that one movie?
Cool.
Fear the Ripper. You remember that?
Fear the Ripper.
That's what she gonna be on.
Ravonna Renslayer Ripper. Ravonna the Ripper Renslayer. That's her new name.
That's her new name.
Ravonna the Ripper Renslayer.
I better see a comment with that. Ravonna, what we say?
Ravonna the Ripper Renslayer.
Yeah.
So Loki's like, I like to stop to take a breather, to ask several thousand questions. As classic Loki says, don't die. Then Loki says, but what's the plan? Don't die. Okay, but beyond that, don't die.
That man was on it. He was like, don't die. He know this shit.
Okay, but not dying isn't a plan. It's a general demand of living. Like real shit. And he said, if you're Loki's, you should always have a plan. And then we all see these weird birds. What kind of birds is these?
Bro, I don't even know. I want to know is they were just a bird size and then they had a random eye on their head. It was just like weird.
That's not my bird.
Imagine you see a bird like that though. Like just in the streets, bro. Well, like how would you react?
Oh, I'm wilding out. Because I ain't never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
and now if I see a bird like that, I'm gonna know the TVA about to come and reset our timeline. So I'm really gonna be petrified.
Oh, me. I wonder how
what you mean?
I wonder how many people are gonna be like, who's the TVA? And we like, we know.
Oh, we know.
We know.
I'll see B-15 coming out.
Yep. I'm like, hey, just
prune them.
I'm like, just prune me already.
Yeah, man. Send me where the Loki's at.
Oh, me.
I don't know though. That all right, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna wait till we get there. So Loki, like, I don't know how long it's been since New York. First, before that, Loki yells out, will someone please explain to me what the hell is going on?
Yo, these Lokis was not playing this episode, man.
Loki, like, I don't know how long it's been since New York, and now being surrounded by variants of myself, plus an alligator, which I'm heartbroken to report, I didn't find at all strange. And I'm like, bro, me either. Like at this point,
yeah, bro.
Shit, I may be a Loki variant. Shit.
Because even when I seen it, I was like, we was excited, but like, it was like, damn, alligator Loki? That's so random. But then, like, when you just like get used to it, you be like, it's nothing. Like, what else can happen?
Man, into the Loki verse we go.
Oh, me.
And the Loki verse is lit though.
Oh, me. Besides that one part running in your ex in that bad mood or whatever, bad memory. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the last one.
Yeah.
But that wasn't his ex though. That was like his cousin.
His cousin or somebody.
Yeah. But that would be terrible if that was your ex.
Oh my God. Imagine. You just running at her every second.
Oh my God.
They're saying the same shit.
So after Kid Loki, oh damn, why keep jumping ahead? And then Kid Loki pulled the golden blade out to calm Loki down. Stop wailing, or you'll signal Elias. And then after Kid Loki helps up Loki, he explains this is the safe place where the TVA dumps all this rubbish, everything they prune, and Elias, he assures none of it ever returns. Boastful Loki explains, it's a living tempest that consumes matter and energy, and they send entire branch realities here that are devoured in an instant. And classic Loki breaks it down in layman terms and says, we're in a shark tank and Elias is the shark. Like, fuck all the semantics. Like,
oh God.
We in a shark tank.
Like, shit, we gotta get it. At this point, if it live, it dies. So I'm like, God dang. I've seen right there that was funny.
And then alligator Loki grunts in disagreement, and classic Loki says, there's no such thing as an alligator tank. Besides, it's a better metaphor. He's overly sensitive like the rest of us, and is giving me like mad Rocket and Groot vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
that part was funny.
Bro, because pretty much Groot, all he says, I'm Groot. And then time. Rocket pretty much responds with what Groot said. Like,
that shit was fire.
So that's pretty much.
So it's like, yeah, it is kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
that's fire.
It's pretty much,
and it was good too, because like anything he say, like anything the alligator do, I like that classic Loki, know everything he's saying in the kid Loki.
Right. And then Loki's like, so you telling me that thing's a Loki too? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, okay, fine, willing to accept that. But why are there so many of you? Which classic Loki replies with, Loki survived. That's what we do.
Oh God.
That's what we do, man.
Every Loki.
But we can't escape this place.
No.
We've all sat around making bad plans just like you. Then Loki says the dumbest shit ever. Well, we could be using a 10 pad.
But like, we ain't got a 10 pad. We would have been done something.
Like, if we had a 10 pad, we would have been used a 10 pad.
You
So
goof.
boastful Loki like sarcastically says, oh, the one thing that can get us out of here, yes, they're all over the place, right, guys?
Bro, that scene was funny. I love all their chemistry in that one. Like, they was just going crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm loving all the Lokis, bro. Like,
yeah, and they all got their own personality. It's like, but it's different somehow, and it's like similar at the same time. It's hella weird, but that's the Loki verse for you.
Oh man, Kid Loki's like, fuck all that talking. We're done here, and everyone walks away. And now Loki wants to know, why do you wear the horns? You let a child command you? Classic Loki tells him, you'll do well to respect the boy. This is his kingdom. And Loki says, well, what was your Nexus event, your majesty? And Kid Loki walks right up on him and drops the mic telling him, I killed Thor. I was like, damn.
I was like, God damn. I'm like, just out the gate, bro. That's how we come in. I was like, damn, that made him look stronger than anything now.
So he put Thor out of his misery.
Yeah, his world. But hey, maybe Thor was a kid. You never know.
Well, it would make sense if he was a kid too.
True. I mean, but
he still killed him. though. He tried to kill Thor when he was a kid before.
Yeah.
Remember when he was telling the story in Ragnarok and he was like, oh, he was a snake. Yeah. And then he turned into himself. Was like, gotcha, and then stabbed me. So because I like snakes. That shit was funny. So maybe when he did that, he actually killed him.
True. And he just couldn't get the job done.
And that was his Nexus event.
Yeah.
So after this, did you notice as they're walking to wherever their little domain is, did you notice the Thanos chopper?
Yeah, bro. I seen that.
I was like, finally, the Thanos chopper is canon in the MCU.
Bro, I was like, yes, that shit in there. I was like, that shit in there? I'm surprised they put it in there, to be honest. But that's good.
Yeah, man. The Thanos chopper is canon in the MCU. On that man name. So, and then as they, they panning in the domain and now inside what I'm assuming Kid Loki's palace and where they crash at.
Yeah.
And I also noticed Thor's hammer, and then you see Throg, whose first appearance was Thor Volume 1, 364, number 364, February 1986.
That's crazy.
So now Throg is actual MCU canon. Let's go.
He was stuck in there too. I was like, oh my God. I had to ask you. I was like, who in there? When you told me, I was like, bro, that's crazy. Oh my God.
This is crazy, man. We getting all this kind of crazy canon and
that's so fire, man.
Bro, Loki the shit, man. I love this show, bro. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
I had a feeling this was gonna be a good one. Cause it just felt good, especially throughout the trailer, the first trailer. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good series, but I didn't think it was gonna be really, really this good.
And I got my classic Loki shirt on.
I know. Shout out to him, bro. Chilling like a villain.
Chilling like a villain, bro. Got the classic Loki shirt.
Oh God.
Drip check. So Renslayer has Miss Minutes looking at the logs to see the beginning of time, but Sylvie's like, nah, how about the end of time? And Renslayer giving all the excuses in the world, and Sylvie like, okay, I'll just kill you now. How about that? And
that shit was
Miss Minutes thought him out like, well, what about the time spacecraft?
Bro, Miss Minutes, bro.
Shady.
Oh
my God. And then she like, okay. will find the files. And she like, okay, I'm looking. But you could tell Miss Menace is like, after a while, I could tell she hella stalling.
Yeah.
Like, I could tell she's stalling. And then she's like, how long? She's like, yeah, almost there. Minuteman bust in.
Literally. I'm like, it's a setup.
It's a setup. Sylvie don't know what to do, so she just hop over the damn wall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? And basically, now that Renslayer has the power again, she begins to taunt Sylvie. If you come down, I'll put you in a time loop with a good memory. I mean, do you have any good memories?
Disrespectful.
And Sylvie says, just one, and dramatically prunes herself.
No, you gotta hit the
oh
my god,
bro, she was so dramatic with the pruning.
I was like, why she gotta do the whole Bruce Leroy move set and then prune herself? I'm like, oh my god, bro. But hey, Sylvie though, shout out to you though. You funny. She probably showing off the moves though.
So I guess Sylvie just was like, well, I'll prune myself because earlier Ravonna was like, oh, what if I know Loki isn't dead?
Mm-hmm.
And then she was saying what happened. So she pretty much knew that she could go find Loki now.
That's true.
That's cool. At first, though, when I seen it, I was like, oh my God.
Hey, I did too, bro. I was like, did she just prune herself? This bitch. She just self-prune? Like, they were so confused. They like, hold on, we ain't never seen this before.
So back with the fellas now, and boastful Loki telling a story of how he killed Iron Man and Captain America, and his prize was all 6 Infinity Stones. And Ala Loki growls and calls Cap.
Oh, me.
And boastful Loki says, at least my Nexus event wasn't eating my neighbor's cats. And this pisses off Ala Loki.
Oh,
and he goes for boastful's hand, and this wouldn't be the last attack on Loki's hand.
Bro, that shit was funny. Oh my god, like he disrespected
you wanna
that man.
Give me a hand.
I was like, how you gonna disrespect the man Nexus event? He can't help it.
Bro, Ala Loki was like, I ain't with none of that.
Nah.
Fuck shit. I'm with all the smoke.
On me, he like, don't disrespect my name. Just cause I'm an alligator, I'm with it.
Shout out to Ala Loki, man.
On me.
I like Ala Loki.
So hold on. Question. Is there an Ala Thor?
I don't think so. It's probably, but I think it's probably the Frog Thor.
Oh, yeah, probably. That would be funny if they come out with an animated series with that.
Yo, if y'all want to see more of Throg, you should watch one of them episodes. It's an episode I think on season. It's one of them seasons on Ultimate Spider-Man, and Thor was a frog on there. Shit, that shit is hella funny. Check that out.
Plug.
So then we get to hear classic Loki story of how everything went correct on his timeline until Big Daddy Thanos pulled up and then lets him know he didn't try and stab Thanos because blades are useless when it comes to Loki sorcery. Even though they look awesome according to Boastful. And then Classic goes on to say he casted a projection. So real, even the Mad Titan believed it. And you got to give credit to Eric Voss and the New Rockstars team because years ago, they made a video saying, what if Loki projected himself and he really didn't get killed by Thanos? So shout out to Eric Voss.
Shout out Eric Voss.
Eric Voss always been killing shit, man.
That's crazy.
Jinx, you on me soda?
I need some first. What kind of soda?
Dr. Pepper.
Cream soda?
Nope, Dr. Pepper. Bro, I feel like I got you twice on the pod already.
That's tough. Hey, bro, I'm gonna come back up. 3-2. I'm winning this series.
Hell no, nah, bro. You ain't got me one time.
I'm coming back, bro.
And then so Loki. Okay. But he says after Thanos left, he took off into space, left everything behind, landed on a planet in isolation. And Loki asks Classic, how did the TVA find you? And he explains that he got lonely and missed Thor and wondered if they missed him. So before he could leave the planet, the TVA pulled up because Loki's have one part to play, the god of outcasts.
Yes.
Nothing more. And I'll drink to that.
That shit was. Hey, he was spitting facts too.
Yeah, bro. Loki's can't have they can't have any kind of love. All they supposed to do is backstab motherfuckers and
stab your ass.
Yeah, it's terrible.
That would be a terrible life. I hate that.
But you wouldn't know if that's just the life that you live, you know?
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know until you find out the truth.
So Loki's like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm going back. And then they are doubting him. But he says, have you ever met the female variant of us? Where classic Loki says, no, that sounds terrifying. But Loki says, that's what's great about her. Because she not only wants to take over the TVA, she wants to take it down. And she needs me.
No, you got to do. And she needs me.
I was like, all right, bro.
I was like, why you had to do all that, man?
I was like, bro, Loki's simping hard for Sylvie, and she needs me. You big dun 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 dun.
That boy was feeling like Buzz. Oh my god!
You said it's a monster. You said it's a living thing. You said it's a shark. Well, if it lives, it dies. I'm gonna kill Goliath, and I can use all the help I could get.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone just busted a laughter.
Bro, that shit was funny. I was like, why y'all laughing at the man? He trying to help y'all.
Bro, that shit is too comedy.
But that shit is funny in that moment.
Oh my god, I damn charge you get all that. Oh shit. And then Loki like, all right, well, since y'all ain't gonna help me, I'm out of here. He dips, but before he open the door, we see about 10 Lokis. You see the background.
Oh, me.
You see Vote Loki. We see some crazy black dude with dreads. That's his horns. These are all Lokis. Even this motherfucker right here.
I was like, what is that?
I didn't even think about it until I seen the top. And you was like, oh, okay, that's his crown. Those his horns.
Yeah. It looked like he fly.
Yeah, like he is space Loki.
Yeah, like you see the goggles.
He from Earth.
Yeah, like you see the helmet with the goggles.
Damn.
So he probably be. We got to find out about him.
Shout out to all the different Lokis, man. That shit tight.
That's fire.
And then when we see about 10 Lokis, and Vote Loki says, which one of us are you? So Sylvie wakes up after being pruned, surrounded by I Am Groot branches, and and Goliath is coming for her. So she gets to dipping, but she catches a quick touch of him, or whatever it is, and has a vision. And this is how she knows she can enchant this thing. And then Mobius comes to save the day in Skinny's Pizza's delivery car, reminding me of Pizza Planet. And Mobius says, yo, can you close the door? We still have a bit of a situation here. And you should be careful about jumping into strangers' cars.
Yo, that nigga Mobius, man.
Yo, Mobius and Mobius.
That man a legend, bro.
Yo, already. Shout out to Mobius, bro.
He already a legend in the MCU.
Bro, I'm so glad. I was like, oh, after last week, I was so depressed. But now it makes sense that everything, because I was like, okay, maybe Mobius wakes up in a different thing. But now that we know that everyone that's pruned gets pruned to this or transferred to the same spot, it's kind of crazy. And then we see how, because, okay, my girl was asking, she was like, well, why is it just Loki's there? So what I'm assuming is only Lokis are smart enough to know not to go towards the damn big ass cloud. Yeah. But everyone else, they're like, oh, we finna try to fight this thing.
Yeah.
Fire!
Like, that is true. Because they did see that thing and then just straight shots. That's crazy. But then honestly, if all the Lokis like just the only ones that could be there. It's crazy how all of them lived, it's like survived that long. Like I wonder how long they been there.
I don't know.
Cause like classic Loki was there, and all of these Lokis was there. So I'm like, dang, how many times they had to get voided?
So back to the fellas, and we learned that boastful Loki has turned on the guys and led the wolves straight to our den. Vote Loki. He prefers to be referred to as snakes, but Kid Loki doesn't give a fuck about that because he's eating both of them. Like, bro, Kid Loki, that's my guy.
Oh god.
Like, bro, Kid Loki, that's my guy right there.
Kid Loki was legit in this show.
Yeah.
I like this.
So boastful Loki thinks he's going to get the throne, but all the Lokis turn on each other. Why? Because expect the expected.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to Loki, expect the expected, man. Why is it an alligator in here? And everyone says he's a Loki. The alligator, like, all right, you want to disrespect? Bites off Vote Loki's hand, and we get this awesome fight scene.
That boy started screaming. Oh my goodness. And that fight scene was so like it was comedy to me. Like it was just a whole bunch of weird random things happening. Like you see a whole bunch of magic, somebody using the daggers and stuff. I'm like, dang. That shit was funny though. What you like about that scene?
Oh, bro, I like all the colors, very colorful. I don't know, bro. I just like seeing all these Lokis fighting each other and just looking dumb as hell because it's just like, what did y'all think was gonna happen?
Like y'all all like to turn on each other.
Y'all all Lokis. Why? I just don't get it. But for some reason, this branch Loki that's the one that I'll call him in-game Loki. In-game Loki and Sylvie seem like they're different.
Yeah, like
so far.
Yeah, they supposedly different.
So far, that's why they was able to cause a Nexus event.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I still don't get because they still was gonna die. Like, what was gonna happen? Was like a cocoon was gonna wrap around them when the moon was gonna crash? Like,
yeah,
I don't understand what was gonna happen on that, but whatever.
I think they was gonna stop something. I don't know, because they still would have died. So
now Classic Loki opens a portal, and Kid Loki and Loki follows him with Loki Gator and animals. Glorious power, glorious purpose. We cannot change. We're broken. Every version of us forever. And then Kid Loki says, and whenever one of us dares to try to fix themselves, they're sent here to die.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible, man. It's just terrible. Terrible life.
That's terrible. At least they took out Loki.
So maybe this is why in 2018, Loki had to die in Infinity War because he was about to turn to try to be a hero. And then it's like, nope, that's it.
Nah.
Snapped his neck.
They was like, nah, bro.
No more resurrections.
Mm-mm.
Yo, how many times I said that on this podcast? No more resurrections.
That's the title of the video.
No more resurrections. That nigga Thanos a savage.
On me, that boy pulled up with the gauntlet.
I ain't pulled up with the gauntlet.
He gave Hulk the hands and everything.
So back to Mobius and Sylvie. Mobius says all the time, I thought we were the good guys. Sylvie rubs it in with she rubs it in with annihilating entire realities, orphaning little girls, classic hero stuff. And Mobius pretty much like, I did what I had to do. When you think the ends justify the means, you'll do whatever. And that's pretty much what Mobius was going through.
Yeah, that's true.
But after a while, a human, bro, eventually you're gonna start doubting shit.
Yeah. Right. I mean, because that's bad. I mean, honestly, after a while, you like, dang, like we did like just messed up her whole life. And then now it's just like, I gotta act like we cool. Like, that's just bad.
So Loki plans to get inside of Elias, find his brain or heart, and stop it. Then we see a ship drop in, and it's the USS Eldridge. And it was a real life ship, and and it was a real life ship, and one of the myths is said the ship was invisible.
Yeah.
Ooh, very spooky.
The USS Eldridge.
Very spooky.
That's funny too. They thought that was like a big thing. Hey, you might not know though. It might be real. Who knows?
So Loki says, just like any other monster, he'll go for the big dogs first.
Yeah.
And while he's busy, they can sneak around the back. And when we see Elias, violently rip these people apart on this ship. And Loki's like, maybe we need to rethink this plan a bit.
Yeah. They got eviscerate, bro. Oh my god. You see how they disintegrated? Like,
bro, he went through. I was like,
he put the smoke on their belly.
I was like, oh, they actually showed us a little bit of blood on Disney.
Bro, that shit was rough. I couldn't imagine going through that.
So then we see Sylvie pull up and we see all the Lokis reunite. And Loki explains to Sylvie, they're going to kill Elias. And Sylvie says, that was your plan? And you all went with it? And Kid Loki is like, look, hey, I had my doubts. Hey,
well, you can't blame me, bro. I tried.
Oh my god, that shit, bro. I just thought it was funny because she instantly, it's like they just instantly all click, like, yeah, because they look like it's like if you just see a different version of yourself, you just are, especially what they're going through. Yeah, at this point, you just be like, fuck it.
They like it because they the same.
Because at first she was like, yo, what's happening? Yeah. Loki was like, nah, we all friends.
Yeah, like we all good. Got introduced. They got introduced. Man, that shit was different.
Sylvie tells Loki the person we want is living past the void of the end of time. And Elias is their guard dog. And she's gonna enchant it. Dun dun dun.
Maleficent.
Bro.
That's crazy though, because even when she enchanted it a little bit, it's like, yeah, now you got a little glimpse of what you see. So now she like, yeah, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna enchant it, and y'all gonna be with me or not? I'm gonna do it.
Yo, shout out to Sylvie.
Oh God.
She was like, I got the balls to do this.
Oh God.
Like I ain't no punk bitch. That's what Sylvie was on. She said, "You punk bitch? I ain't no punk bitch." So back at the TVA, we see B-15 locked up for her crimes, and she knows the timekeepers aren't real. And Ravonna doesn't think that that changes anything. No. She says, "You had a link with the variant, so tell me what she wants." And B-15 looks and like revenge and to kill the timekeepers.
Yeah,
but they turned out to be fake. So she's searching for whoever created them.
Speak your shit, B-15.
But this isn't about protecting the TVA. You want to know who's behind all this, but you'll never find him. Not before she does. You want this. She needs this.
Ooh. Bro, B-15 was in her bag.
Yeah, man.
She woke.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, she woke. She like, yeah, I know everything that's going on now.
Ravonna leaves and asks Miss Menace on all the files. She wants all the files who created the TVA, because whoever created it is in danger.
Yep.
So we still see Ravonna. She's still playing. She's still playing on that side. So we know she knows more than what's going on. Like, yeah, she knows something.
Yeah, she hella lying.
Because if I found out that I was kidnapped, I would not want to keep living this life
and trying to figure it out. Like, I'll be trying to help you at this point. Yeah, Ravonna, boy.
So Mobius is talking with the gang, saying he's never heard of an alligator Loki. He could be lying, which makes him more of a Loki technically. And then Kid Loki asks what he'll do if he gets back to the TVA, and he says he's going to tell people the truth. Yeah. And classic Loki says, so just like that, you're going against everything you stood for. And Mobius like, it's never too late to change.
Yeah, bro. And when he said that, I felt like, damn, I felt that one. Because there's a lot of people that go through a lot of stuff, but hey, you can change at the last second.
I can change.
Nah, but it was good though. That was a good little moment. That was a cool little moment. That show Moby is about the next episode. He gonna do some damage. Hopefully it helps.
Oh my god, yo! I'm wondering. I'm like, okay, what is he gonna accomplish getting back to the TVA?
He probably just gonna try to awaken everyone.
Bro,
That's
what if he go? Okay, what if Mobius go back to the TVA?
Okay.
And remember in the first episode, he was like, "That's the what did he say? The nightmare department or something like that." Remember in the first episode?
Yeah.
And then he go and like release Nightmare or something on the
Ooh,
TVA.
Yeah. Hey, bro,
I just thought of that just like just now.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, I just thought of that just now.
Yeah, because see, that would be crazy. Because if that really happens, then that shit comes full circle.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, he did drop that line in episode 1.
He did.
And then I'm like, what is he going back to the TVA for? Because he just went there and got pruned.
See, yeah, because I was just thinking that the same way as you. I was like, if he going back, I'm like, what is he gonna do? Because he just got pruned the last time he was there when he found out he was woke. So I don't know. You might be on to something. You might be doing what you're saying. You might have called it.
So Sylvie and Loki are talking about Mobius, but it gets cold and Loki conjured up a blanket, selfishly for himself, I might say. And then Sylvia's like, and then he asked Sylvie if she wants one, but she wants some new threads.
Oh God.
She's like, yo, I'm tired of wearing the same old shit, bro. Then ask Loki if you think the theory that Mobius had was right or just another TVA lie. And they play it off, but you can tell there's a connection there.
Yeah.
And the theory we talking about was when Mobius was saying that they caused a Nexus event because they was in love with each other.
Yeah.
So I think it's true because they just too touchy-feely. Like they I don't know, bro. They a little too.
They like a little too close.
It's like every time I always like this whole episode towards the end, or I say towards the end, I just kept feeling like Loki was finna kiss Sylvie.
Yeah, like, but you could tell Loki. They both just like each other. You could just tell. Cause it's like you can't make it that spot on, like make it that like the shit they be saying to each other. You just feel like they about to kiss right in that moment, and then they just start talking again. And then they just keep doing it. I'm like, bro, it's just gonna happen next episode.
Something.
They gonna have to let it happen. They just building it up. They've been building since they first saw each other.
So Loki gives her some of his blankie. So sweet. He's so sweet.
You know what I mean?
And they get to they cuddle up, and then she put her hand down there, and I was like,
That shit was funny.
And bro, I noticed it on the first watch.
I didn't even notice.
So when I seen it again on the second one, I was like,
putting her hand down. That shit had me dead.
Oh man, my God.
That putting your hand down there for?
Oh my God. And then so Loki says, I betrayed everyone who ever loved me. My father, my brother, my home. And I know why I did it, but I'm not that person anymore. And then Sylvie was like, are you sure? Because, we take down the TVA and all that. It might be a timeline that you could run. He like, nah, I don't want none of that shit. I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Girl, I'd rather be with you.
Yo.
Oh, fuck. That shit crazy.
That boy Loki, and that boy in the blues for her.
I'm sprung. She get me. Yo, Loki sprung as hell.
What was that T-Pain song?
That was it.
No, there's that one. Dang, it's not. I can't even remember the name right now.
So, looking at a life, Sylvie explains the plan again, saying if she can get close enough, she can enchant it, and gives Loki the 10 pad. But Loki says he's staying wherever she goes. He goes and gives the 10 pad to Mobius.
Yes, sir.
And Mobius says, I give your regards to Renslayer. So it was like, please do.
On me.
So, waiting for a branch timeline to appear. They're running out of time, and Loki causes a distraction, but doesn't work. So, who comes to save the day? Classic Loki. He projects Asgard, and this gets Elias' attention. Sylvie asks, how is he doing that? And Loki says, I think we're stronger than we realized. So Sylvie grabs Loki's hand, and he says, what are you doing? And she says, we're going to enchant it.
Yeah.
He says, I don't know how, but she says, you do, because we're the same.
Yo, that shit was funny.
Yo,
I was like, wow, they gonna enchant? Like Loki gonna enchant that? And that's crazy because it is the same. I was always thinking that too, because I was like, how are they all like different with powers, but ain't they like the same person, just in different timelines?
right.
Because I'm like, shoot, if she can enchant, my boy Loki can too.
Okay, but think about this. I seen somebody on Twitter say that Loki had enchantment. He was able to enchant from Thor Ragnarok when he put his hand on Valkyrie's forehead.
Yeah.
And then, saw her memories and shit.
Yeah, because
so he's able to do that, but you gotta think he hasn't gotten to this place yet because this was 2012.
Oh yeah. You're right. See, that should just make you forget. It's because he learned this file, so that's what made me forget about that.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's crazy.
I got all the tea. I got all the tea. I got all the tea. Bro, it is so much litter when we together in person.
Oh, me.
Bro, Zoom, bro. This shit way more litter doing it in person, man.
Yeah, I like this.
Niggas having way much fun, bro. Hey, if y'all agree, go ahead and run up them 5 stars on Apple Podcasts.
Yes, sir.
And please go follow your boy at the KC Network 702 on Instagram and Twitter, and like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube.
And follow that Straight Outta Marvel Facebook page.
Back to the show. So we see Richard E. Grant is killing his role, totally selling it right here. And speaking of killing, he takes Elias on head first and yells out, "Glorious purpose!" and laughs as he's killed. He like, bruh, I'm finally fulfilling my legacy. Like, I'm feeling everything, fulfilling everything.
Yeah, he went out like a legend. I like that.
Bro, so he sacrificed himself just like he did in Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
And he went out the way he's supposed to. A hero.
Yes.
That's the way he's supposed to go out. A hero.
I like it, bro.
I need a hero. Oh my God.
But that's crazy, because even when that happened, I was like, man, I'm so happy that he did that. Because it showed, like, I thought they was gonna leave, and I thought Loki and Sylvie was gonna do something.
One thing I didn't understand though, I was like, where did Kid Loki go?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, where did he go?
Did he just go back to his little castle?
He probably did, or he probably gave him a portal to go somewhere else.
That can make sense.
Because I mean, he did just disappear. That was crazy. But classic Loki, I feel like with that scene, for him to create Asgard and give him that time, as much time as they needed, bro, that mean you went out like a legend for that. I respect that.
So Sylvie tells Loki, "Open your eyes," and we see the sky lit up in green because they have just enchanted the Eliath. The Eliath has just been enchanted, and we see some type of opening.
Yeah. And
this is the void at the end of time. And I don't know, bro. What did you think it was? You said it was like probably like a castle.
Yeah.
I gotta look at it again.
Yeah, bro. It looked like a castle because like the way the top was, it had that like castle feel, and then the way it was rounded and built. Like, cause I was like, bro, I was like, that got to be a castle, something like that, or a land of where a castle's at. Got to be. But it was like I kept pausing it, bro. I was looking for clues, looking for anything I could see, bro. I was
zooming in,
getting my 2020 vision on. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, what sign can I see? And then when I couldn't find it, then I was like, oh, maybe we got a post-credit scene. No.
Damn.
That shit was tough.
Shit tough.
I ain't never sat through the credits the whole time.
Yeah, so that's the end of the episode, which I thought was an amazing episode. Amazing, hands down, round of applause, because Marvel the shit, bro.
Bro, Marvel know how, and whoever did that music, bro, you deserve a bigger raise than what you got. I'm pretty sure they paying you bank, because that, oh my goodness, the build up on those songs and those scenes was fire. It was good. You made me very, very entertaining. I liked it.
Natalie Ann Holt.
Shout out Natalie, bro. Because you was, bro, them beats were fire. The way you built that scene, especially the end one, you did very good. I liked it.
Yeah, so shout out to Natalie Holt, man, killing shit.
Yeah,
I was saying that too, man. The suspense on some of the scenes was fucking great, man.
Yeah, they laid every single layer in that episode perfectly.
All right, man. So let's go and get into some theories.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think is going to happen now that they have enchanted Elias, and it pretty much look like everything is going great for these two Lokis?
That's true. Like, I think what's gonna happen, I feel like Mobius, this was just with Mobius right now, I feel like Mobius about to come back and he gonna go to the TVA, he gonna expose the truth, he gonna wake everybody up, but I feel like something, I don't know if he gonna be sacrificed or whatever, or Vanna probably gonna disappear after a while, so they probably all gonna find out, come after or whatever, and then she probably just gonna disappear. And then we probably gonna see when two of the Lokis enter that realm, they're gonna figure out who live here, who's behind all this, and it's gonna be Kang the Conqueror. I'm calling it. I am calling it.
Yeah, man. I really think they're gonna walk in, and it might be like some kind of crazy parallel or some kind of crazy shit. But I really believe at the end of all this, all signs point to Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah.
And I already gave you my theory with Mobius. I think he's going to go to that Nightmare department, like you said, and probably unleash Nightmare. And that's how he gets in the MCU now or some shit like that. So he could take down a TVA.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's what I think as far as Sylvie and Loki. And then maybe they find out that they got to bump uglies and have a Loki baby, and that's what unleash the multiverse or something crazy like that.
They said they was gonna do it together.
Yeah, they're gonna do it together.
They're like, we don't have protection in Asgard.
A king does not use condoms.
Only raw meats. Oh man.
Why would a god have to use rubbers?
That shit is funny.
I am a god, not a Trojan.
On me. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm weak. I'm hella dead.
Oh man. Funny. So go ahead, man. Slap me with your rating, man.
Oh man, you already know we gotta give it and then we're gonna slide over here. We'll give it a 10, bro. We're gonna give it a 10 because it was no flaws. At least to me. It was no flaws. I was entertained from beginning to end. And it makes you, I can't wait for episode 6. That's how much I like that episode. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going to just give it a 10 too.
Yeah.
Because honestly, when it ended, I was like, I'm full.
Yeah.
Like when the story ended, the first thing I told my girl, I said, I'm full. I wasn't mad that it was over.
Nope.
I didn't feel like I needed a mid or post-credit scene,
Yeah.
which we didn't get one. So we sat through the post-credit scene like the rest of us Marvel fans.
Yeah.
You were probably disappointed, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't need a post-credit scene because I'm ready for the next and last final episode. And I hope y'all will be ready too, because we are at the finish line. We are almost done with Loki. And I please pray to the Marvel gods that we get a Loki season 2, because this is by far the best of the 3 shows.
Yeah, this overtopped all of them, in my opinion. I mean, because WandaVision was good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good. But this was, boy,
excellent.
That's a good cherry cake right there. Oh my God.
Bro, and I feel like, okay, the last series, Falcon and Winter Soldier, I felt like they had when it came to episode 5, it was like a slip.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, it was like episode 4 was great. And then episode 5 was like better than that.
Yeah, like it just was overtopped it. And I didn't even think it was gonna go that hard, honestly. Like I knew it was gonna be a hard show, but I thought it was gonna be something like to build up the 6th one to be like something like at the end. But just from the beginning to the end, that was a great episode. And a lot of spoilers and signs in there. They had a lot of stuff for you to look out for.
Yeah, this episode was like one big Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
Seen the Thanos chopper. You seen fucking the USS Eldridge. All these crazy things, like
they made the Easter Bunny proud.
Bro, you see Thor's hammer, then you see Throg. Like so much great shit from this episode. So many Easter eggs. I am proud to be a Marvel fan, and I'm proud to be a Loki fan.
I love this episode, man.
Shout out to Marvel.
I can't wait till next week.
Bro, shout out to Marvel. So you guys, make sure you follow your boy at the KC Network 702 on Twitter and Instagram.
Yes,
and go on Straight Out of Marvel Straight Out of Marvel at Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star review and let us know how you think we're doing, because we would appreciate it. So, bro, I don't know about you, but we could wrap this one up, and then me and you, we could watch the Simpsons short.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
You down?
I'm down.
Bet. So if you guys want to see us watch the Simpsons short, you can just stick right along, because we're about to share screen, and we're gonna watch the Simpsons short real quick.
Oh God.
So that was our reaction to the Simpsons. What was that shit called? The Good, the Bart, and the Loki.
Yeah, bro, that was funny.
Bro, it was so funny.
It was hilarious, man. I love every scene. That shit was just hilarious. Bro, I swear, Homer comedy.
Yeah, his shit was so funny.
Oh hell, they're the gods.
He said, "I renounce all other gods." And for 2 pork chops.
Boy got 2 pork chops. He said, "I love you, son." Yo, that shit was funny.
Oh man. So since this one ran kind of long, and obviously we had, the Good, the Bart, and the Loki, we're just gonna cut this one right here. Yes, so sir. I want to tell you guys, thanks for listening. I really appreciate every listen we get. Yeah, I appreciate every 5-star review that we get, and I appreciate every 5-star that we get, every rating we get. It's all appreciated. Yeah. Thanks for listening to Straight Out of Marvel. Please go follow us at the KC Network 702. It's your boy Kevin 27.
And it's your boy Chris.
And I'm out this motherfucker.
Peace.